on a debt-free journey since October 2017. And one of the key strategies to my debt-free journey that has allowed me to pay off thousands of dollars of debt has been budgeting. So I have been recently doing a weekly budget to keep on track with my expenses. And I hope to encourage you as we go through my weekly budget for this week to do your own budget and take control of your income so that you can live your best financial life. Hi, I'm Shana of the Wealth Vibe, and I create videos to help you eliminate debt, grow your income, and build wealth. And in this video, we're budgeting for the week of July 25th to July 31st. And I have some interesting things going on this week and some large sums of money that came in, and I'm really excited about it. So let's get started with my weekly budget as soon as you give this video a thumbs up. Because you guys asked for it and I'm giving it to you. So go ahead and give that video a thumbs up because I know you're already gonna like it, right? Okay, so we are about to budget for the week of July 25th to July 31st, and this is based off of when I get paid for Grubhub. I get paid for Grubhub on Thursdays, and so I like to do my weekly budget based off of my Grubhub pay because that tends to normally be the most amount of money that I'm earning now, and so I'm budgeting based off of their pay schedule. So what I'm gonna do is I've already put in the starting balance in my account, which is just carried over from the last time. So we have $4,204 that I have available to spend. So I'm gonna start off with writing down all of my income first using this green pen. And also keep in mind when I'm writing down this income, this is all after tax money. So I'm putting aside about 30% of the income aside for taxes, and that's because all of this income that I'm earning is considered self-employment income, and so I have to withhold it myself. There is no employer to withhold it for me. So this is all after tax. So I'm going to start off with writing my income, and the first income source is Grubhub, obviously. So Grubhub, I get paid on Thursdays for the previous week's worth of work. And so in this week, from July 14th to July 20th, I made after tax $352. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that here. And then I'm going to get paid from TaskRabbit. So I haven't told you guys this, I don't think. Maybe I did because I mentioned it here. But I started doing TaskRabbit because my sister who lives in DC, she's a college student, she tried it out. She and her boyfriend tried it out. They've been making a lot of money with it. And I will admit that someone did tell me about it before on my channel. They left a comment, but they recommended that I do cleaning. And I'm just not a clean up other people's type of mess type of girl, and so that wasn't appealing to me, and I didn't really look any further. But my sister has been doing like certain jobs with it that I can do, and I have done one job with them so far, and I've done 2 jobs with TaskRabbit so far. One that I did as you can see on this Monday the 15th, and then I also did one on Tuesday the 23rd, and I have one scheduled for Sunday the 28th. And I'm not 100% sure what the pay schedule is like. I think they pay you like 1 or 2 days after you get paid, and so I'm just combining the amount of money that I know I already earned from this Tuesday with the money that I'm expected to earn on this Sunday. And so after tax, I'm expecting to get $114. I'm just gonna write down this, maybe I should write Tuesday. I'm gonna write it down on Tuesday because I think that's pretty much safe. So I'm gonna go ahead and write down TaskRabbit here. And that's $114. Okay, so then I also am receiving an Instacart bonus. And so I'm getting this bonus because people use my link when they signed up to do Instacart, and I get a bonus for them completing that or a certain number of batches. And I'm getting a payout based off of 3 people. And so the total bonus will be $900 that's paid out to me. So after tax, that is $630, and I'll be paid that on Wednesday. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. And if you are interested in checking out Instacart, I'll have my referral link down in the description box. And I really appreciate you for using my referral link, because as you see, this is, for this week, a major source of income for me. So that's it in terms of the income. So I'm gonna go ahead and total all the income sources for this week and then add it here on this line. So that's a total of $1,096. That's pretty good. That's awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to some expenses. So I will admit that last week I didn't do some of the things I said I was gonna do, and so I just did them. And they're going to obviously then come out of my account within this week. And so, yeah, I forget sometimes. I've been like super busy. It's crazy, even though like I am only doing like Grubhub. I've been trying to put so much effort towards creating videos and contents for this channel and building up my Instagram. If you aren't following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. But I've been trying to do that so much that like I feel like I'm strapped for time. And so I forget little stuff like this. Okay, so in terms of expenses, what I am thinking is, well, what I know is that I'm gonna, the Georgia Department of Revenue, I paid them, because if you recall from last video, I owed them $56 for a penalty for, I guess, paying my taxes late and not doing quarterly taxes. And so I just paid that, and so it's gonna come out on Friday. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that by putting Georgia Department tax, and that's $56. And then I'm also going to have a transfer from Simple to cover some food expenses and also my car insurance. I pay my car insurance every 6 months, but I save it up in a sinking fund through Simple Bank, which I use for all of my digital envelopes that cover my food, gas, travel, all of those type of sinking funds. All of those things are in Simple. If you're interested in checking out Simple, I'll have that linked in the description box as well. So I'm going to transfer money from my checking account over to my Simple bank account so that that money can be dispersed into the respective digital envelopes that I need it to go into. But most of this money is for car insurance, and then some of it's for food, and then some for gas. And so I already initiated that transfer, and so that's not going to happen until Monday that it's going to hit the account. But I don't know when it's going to come out of my checking account. I don't know. But I'm just going to go ahead and write Monday. So I am going to be transferring $170. So I'm going to write Simple $170 to cover all of those things. And then I also am going to have to pay my T-Mobile bill. So I pay T-Mobile $29, and that's because I had a government discount, I believe. They say that I have it, but I feel like I didn't see it on my account. But supposedly I have it on there. And then also I am one of 5 members on a family plan with T-Mobile. So that is why my bill is also low. Also consider the fact that I also own my phone outright. And so when I'm paying $29, that's only for the service. And so I'm going to go ahead and write down T-Mobile on the 31st. And write $29. Okay, so also I just want to note that I'm going to be going to New Orleans in a few hours. Probably by the time this video is posted, I'll at least be in the airport or something. So I'm going to go to New Orleans, and I'm going to indicate that here with a little cloud. I don't even know if that looks like a cloud. But I don't expect to have to spend money out of this income or the amount that's in available to spend, because I already have a sinking fund for travel, and a lot of the stuff that I've already paid for this bachelorette party. So if I didn't mention it before, I'm going to New Orleans for my best friend's bachelorette party. She's getting married in August, and so I've already paid for most of the activities, purchase tickets for those things. I've already paid for the flight, the housing, my contribution towards, you know, decorations, gifts, and whatnot. The only thing I'm gonna have to pay for is like my Lyft ride to and from the airport, and also for food while I'm there. But I recently got a gift card for doing a focus group. Actually, did I ever write that down here? And now I don't even remember when I got it. But anyway, I got a gift card for doing a focus group. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my story and I spoke about this, that I participated in actually an interview for the IRS. They wanted to interview people who have used their online tax account system. And so since you guys know I talk a little bit about taxes and I pay my taxes online, I was eligible for the interview, and so I got $100 for participating in that. And so I'm going to use that for food. And so I think most of my expenses are covered when it comes to that, so I don't think I'm going to have any additional expenses that I need to pull out of this bunch of money. But who knows? But I think everything's covered so far. And also I plan to do another video kind of detailing how much it costs to be a wedding guest or participate or be the friend of someone that's getting married, because it's a lot of money. So watch out for that video. So now that I have all of my expenses, I'm going to go ahead and tally that up. So let me bring over my little baby calculator over here. Okay, so tax is 56, 170 plus 29 plus. Okay, so that's it. I also want to make a note that I am not paying on my student loans yet with this money, although you see that I probably have about $5,000 that I can use or so. I'm not paying on it yet because I want to move out of this apartment, and also I have a few a few things lined up in terms of jobs that I'm waiting to hear back from before I start to spend money on student loans, especially when I'm not in repayment yet. So I'm kind of holding off on paying off some of my debt right now and just stacking the money so that when I'm ready to start paying again, I can probably make a larger lump sum, but also in the meantime, I can weather any type of financial issues that may come my way during this process. So I just wanted to make that note. So my total expenses for this week are $255. And so let's go ahead and total up this cash flow. So this calculator is so small, I got to use like a little pen or something to press the buttons. So 4204. Oh, you know what? I'm missing something. Let me stop. I have another expense. So I had a membership with Amazing Lash to get my eyelashes done, and then I canceled it, but I ended up with one credit left. But in order to get like a full set of lashes, I'm gonna get a full set of lashes because I'm doing this bachelorette party and because I'm also going to Mexico with my boyfriend in a few weeks, which we had already had this planned beforehand. Everything's already paid for that as well. I'm going for his birthday. He's turning 30 in a few weeks, and so I want to have my lashes done for that, and I'm going to use my last credit. However, my last credit doesn't cover a full set of lashes, and so I have to pay an extra, I think she said $34. And so I'm about to go to that appointment actually now. So I'm gonna write Amazing Lash, and that is $34. So now let's redo this calculation here. And so it is 34 plus 56 plus 170 plus 29. So that's $289. And then we're gonna do this cash flow. So I have 4204 plus 1096. That gives me $5,300 to work with, and so I'm going to subtract $289. So that leaves me with $5,011. So that is my cash flow for this week. So that was my budget for. A lot of you have been asking for this cash flow calendar principle, and I have to say that I designed this myself and I'm working out some issues with it. But if you want the digital version of this, you can actually find this on my Etsy shop, which I'll have linked up in the cards above. This is a part of the entire budgeting system that I have within Excel, and you can download that on Etsy if you're interested in having a digital version of this. But if you want the printable version, because if you like to write things out, I will have that very soon on Etsy as well. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate you for watching, and make sure that you stay tuned for some of my future videos where I'm going to talk about how much money it costs to be the friend of someone that's getting married, and also next week's cash flow video. So make sure that you're subscribed and hit the notification so that you can be tuned in. And thank you for watching.